We're here with Costa Anastasiadis from Crust Gourmet Pizza Bars. Welcome, Costa. Why did you choose pizzas?
Well, our family had a history in hospitality. We grew up in pubs and hotels. Together with my current business partners, we identified a niche in the market. We were doing pizzas within the pubs, and we thought it'd be great to take what we were doing and develop it into something more refined and more direct, and that's how we developed Crust.
How do you define your brand, and what makes it different from its competitors?
Crust is about offering our customers a healthier option consistently and delivering that product quick and efficiently every time. For us, it was always about providing customers with a healthier option. We've done that through our Heartic approved range. We also have done that through our gluten-free offering, and we've also tried to focus on a higher end product, and more recently we've done that with the Upper Crust range as well.
Where do you expect the business to be in 2011?
Well, in the next 12 to 18 months we expect to have a national presence within Australia and really solidifying our presence as a major player in the Australian pizza industry.
What's the toughest decision you've had to make in business?
I think for myself and my business partners, probably one of the toughest decisions we had to make was to make a clear-cut decision about whether we were going to become franchisors or remain entrepreneurs and store operators in our own right, because it was quite profitable running pizza stores and opening up a few of them, and we were very comfortable in doing that. Making that transition from franchisor to franchise, from store owner to franchisor was a difficult one to make.
Did the downturn have an effect on your business?
Overall, we fared very well. Our stores performed quite well through the downturn. We spent a lot of time on developing our systems. We invested heavily in developing a solid franchising model, and our emphasis wasn't rapid growth. It was more an organic growth, making sure we had ducks in order and making sure that we were ready for the growth and we could cope with the growth. And during the downturn, our stores performed quite well.
What do you think are the most important trends or issues facing the industry this year?
I think just from my own experience and from talking to franchisees, employment is a major problem. Retention of staff and the pool of staff and the quality of staff is not what it used to be, and it's not what it was. I also believe that customers' expectations are far greater than what they ever were before, and you see that through a lot of the reality programs, and the media out there actually has created an environment where customers know what they're purchasing with a lot of the weight loss programs, the reality cooking show programs. So customers are very well educated with what they're purchasing. So within the QSR industry, I think that's going to weed out a lot of the non-quality competitors.
How is social media working for your business?
The advantages of social media are that we have a direct line of communication with our customers, and for the first time we know exactly what our customers are thinking and what they're saying. So it's not coming secondhand from franchisees. So it's been invaluable, and it's been vital to our continued growth.
What challenges did you face setting up the business?
I think it's fair to say that pizza is considered quite a saturated market. So when you're developing a business and developing a business model in an industry such as ours, there's perception out there that it's quite saturated. But the hurdles we had to overcome were how we were going to differentiate ourselves from the bigger players out there. So our focus was to remain a quality conscious product, try and remain innovative and fresh, and try and create a brand that really just put us away from what was perceived as pizza within the Australian market. So that would have been the biggest challenge, and I think we've achieved that quite well.
What have been some of the most rewarding milestones along the way?
I would have to say undoubtedly the launch of the Heart Foundation tick of approved pizzas was probably a major milestone for us. That really put us on the map as far as a brand goes and our legitimate concern to actually offer customers a healthier choice. And I think more recently I'd have to say that online ordering has been tremendous for us, and it's shown that we have evolved as a company and that we are proactive, and we're trying to stay ahead of the game.
Why did you decide to open your first international store in Singapore?
Singapore is a very dynamic place. We believe that it is it gives us a footprint into Southeast Asia. The Singapore market and the culture is quite westernised, so there's a heavy Western influence in Singapore. So it is quite a safe bet to introduce a product from Australia into Singapore. And the government is so proactive in foreign investment, and the initiatives to actually open up business are fantastic, and they incentivise companies from abroad to come into Singapore and set up. So for us, it ticked all the boxes.
How will you tackle the differences between the Australian and Singapore markets?
There will be some variances, but overall we think our brand and our product is very compatible to the Singaporean market. In respect to the palate and our offering, what we've done this year is launched an Asian influenced flavour within our menu. It's given us an opportunity to trial this Asian influence, and we've had a tremendous success with it. So for us, we've done our homework. We feel confident with the offering, and we're going to take that over into Singapore in the next couple of months, and we feel very confident about it.
Costa, Anastasiadis, thank you for your time.